competition, perseverance, tenacity. Welcome to Rocket Rivals. Season 3 is here, and it's time to find out what you're made of. What does it take to become a champion? Do you have to start as a diamond in the rough? Is it enough to gather the greatest of champions around you? The reigning finals champions have gone their separate ways, and now there remains a vacant number 1 spot, waiting for anybody to come claim it. 16 teams, 2 majors, and 1 final tournament to decide it all. This is Rocket Rivals.
Matchups, BDG Orion not losing many scrims throughout the offseason, but did lose a scrim to this team. This is the only team to do so, so we actually have a pretty interesting lineup on our hands. 23 guy, what do you think is going to be the outcome of this one?
The outcome of this Mech Mustys in their scrim, it was with the sub on for BDG, well, not all starting lineup, but Mech Mustys, they have a strong potential. Earlier in the season, they didn't have very powerful scrim game, but they are looking way better and adapting to each other. So we'll see how it goes. I believe that we could see a game or so taken off, but again, it's very heavily favored in BDG's favor, as we do get the first goal from JT.
ExaltedReal going up for that save, but unable. Oh my god. I'm sure Real is kicking himself for that one. Nothing he could do different. That's just psionics for you. Just squeezes right behind his car and giving BDG the first goal of the series, putting them up 1-0.
And they're looking for their second. JT already trying to look for a hat trick coming in after the first minute.
JT just starting the fire, feeding it kindle, making this thing into a bonfire off of rip. 4:17 left in the game, and it's already 2-0. Mech Mustys need to pick up some offensive pressure here as Smith and Real turn around. Not really what you want to do if you're trying to create offensive pressure, but they do clear that one out to the corner. Safe spot for a team to clear a ball, but Smith does get a whiff off the ball. Real's there to clean up, but hood of his car was attracted to the side of that wall for some reason. Kimi getting a center, but XKid unable to finish. Oh man, 23, this is already looking like a lot of pressure. JT with the hat trick already, 3-0.
It's just extremely panicky defense from Mech Mustys, and JT just driving all around him. Feels like all of BDG are just playing the speed game and beating everyone to the ball and saying, oh yeah, they'll make a mistake on defense and we'll just capitalize.
Absolutely, that is exactly what I'm seeing as well. I mean, Mech Mustys can be a speedy team themselves, but one thing Real going for the solo play. We know that's a dangerous situation to be in if you're BDG, but unable to capitalize there. XKid getting it back into the Mech Mustys side of the field. But Real trying to clear it out, but JT again keeping it in. JT again with the hat trick so far. And Real doing it all himself here on the defensive side, trying to take it up again. Oh, and a whiff from Real. 23. What are we seeing here?
Just the nerves getting to him, because I remember once he misses that one double tap, he stays in his head for the rest of the game. He's gonna have to get his mental going and just try not to miss the ball, calm down the nerves, breathe a little bit, talk with your team. You got this, but unfortunately, BDG don't want to give him any space to breathe, putting him in a chokehold. 4-0, and it's only 2 minutes in. Can you believe it?
Yeah, Crazed Demon unfortunately was caught alone against XKid, who is a very mechanical and very smart player on the field for BDG Orion. He knew if he just took a second to wait to see what Crazed Demon was going to do, he could read him like a book, and he does, and he puts it right in front of him, right into the net. Kimi here with possession. Smith able to get some kind of 50 out, but it does go to the Mech Mustys side. My apologies. Mech Menaces was a team last season.
Yeah. Here comes a shot, but again, very easily defended by BDG. Not much pressure from Mech Mustys, just one piece and done. The passing lane's being open now. We get another double commit on the play, and yet another team from Mech Mustys, and we're just going to see a lot of extra time for BDG to get on the ball, but Here we get a center. This could be dangerous, but Real opts to go for the double when he had a free shot. That might not have been the decision, and Smith is going to push us back into the corner. A shot does rip through, just barely saved by XKid. And all of them awkward in the corner, and another shot put right back into Kimi's nose. And this is getting really dangerous for BDG, but they break out.
Yeah, Real having to make the save, but it's right in front of his net. He gets another save. Real capitalizing on his position on the back wall. Beautiful double save from Real, getting it midfield for his team. He's 0 boost, but tries to make a play out of it. Getting it to the corners. XKid trying to clear this out of his own zone. JT on the ball now. You know JT's been cooking it this game. Oh, he can't flick it over Crazed Demon, though. Demon's going to be able to... Oh, he doesn't get another touch here. But Real, again, coming in to save his team. Crazed Demon in the corner. Go ahead, 23. This is just... I'm just full of action right now, man.
Yeah.
This is a crazy series so far, and it's only game 1.
Yeah, but it seems like McMusties have been able to slow down BDG's offensive. With better defense, a little bit more organized, but they still gotta be able to score on their own. Here's a unlucky pinch for BDG, and Real will get the first goal for McMusties.
Yeah, no surprise Real is the one to score it, but the way it happened, dunking it off of Kimi's hood into the open net, BDG getting a little too comfortable in the offensive zone and just not really thinking much about getting the ball cleared from the other team. Goes right into their net. Here comes Crazed Demon, getting a soft touch to the back corner to XKid. JT trying to create something himself. He does get it over Real. Crazed Demon having to make a save there, and he does. XKid going up. Kimi with a 50. Oh, JT keeping it in. Can Real make something happen? We'll see what Crazed Demon can do.
The 2 series that I have seen of BDG last week, I noticed that when they get extremely comfortable, they start trying to push up 2 players, leaving third back saying, oh yeah, you got that. But oh my goodness, even when they're team bumping, they'll keep scoring anyway because McMusties, they're in shambles.
BDG is not doing anything super special. All they're doing is really keeping offensive pressure. And what we need to see from McMusties is a way to rather slow them down or to win the 50s and gain more possession, keep the ball in their favor. Kimi's got a chance, but Real's not fooled by that fake. Smith able to get that to center. Real's going to have 5 seconds here to do something, but he gets the ball stolen from him by XKid, and Kimi's going to have another shot, and it goes in. 2 seconds left, 6-1. This one is in the books, 23.
Yeah, but we do want to prepare the passports because there's 2 seconds to make some 7-goal magic happen.
You went the exact opposite way I went.
Chat. We got potential. We want to get a little bit of excitement. Here we go. We need a bit of a lucky kickoff for them. They decide to fake it, and it's just going to drop down. Oh, but it's kept up just in time. We'll see if they're going to make the catch or just let it hit the ground. They do keep it up. They get the dribble. One's pushing forward for the demo, but they just leave it. And we do not get the Brazil for game 1.
BDG taking the first game in a best of 5 against the McMusties here. Looks like we do have one of the McMusty players who was Smith saying he had some connection issues, so he's going to bow out of this next game. They do have Eternal J on the wing here, seeing if they can get him in here to maybe change the narrative. I mean, a lot of offensive pressure from BDG. JT with 703 points, 3 goals. And see the Real, obviously, with the most points on his team. He's just a powerhouse for McMusties. 592 points, but only 1 goal. He did walk away with 4 saves. That's pretty crazy.
Real was one of the top defenders in terms of saves from the previous season. And he's looking to be up there again, but saves isn't going to secure you the win. Find your teammates going upfield a little bit, gain some confidence because we're all hanging back and hoping, yeah, let's try not to double commit and get this out, but it's not going to be enough if you're not pushing up. At the same time, with how powerful BDG has been, kind of tough to get that confidence going.
Yeah, and as we start the first game, XKid getting it up to Keeney instantly, starting an offensive pressure. But Real is down with the ball, but JT able to read him really well. And BDG just keeping up the pressure again. And we do have Eternal J stepping in for Smith. This could create some problems for BDG. Eternal J has been a very mechanical player in Season 2, and in this season, we haven't seen much of him. I don't think he competed last weekend, but so this actually might be Jay's debut, 23.
Well, we'd like to see what he can show up for us because he ranked up extremely fast the previous season from the time he got in here. And we're going to see if he can make a good starting debut. No goals yet. This is much better than the first minute of game 1. As that's put across the box for BDG and no connection. JT pushing up as third man, and that's cleared all the way down. No shot on net. Keem is going to be able to take this across and buy a little bit of time. Fakes it around 1. Can he get the 50? He does get the boost. He flicks around. It's a free passing lane, but no shot comes through.
Oh, JT able to get it around another one, and Keemy finishing it off of JT's beautiful. Oh my God, just gets it right over Real right there with another touch, and Keemy says, "Yep, thank you very much, JT. I'll take that." And it is 1-0. Yeah, with 2 players in the corner. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, for Mech Mustys, you gotta play really solid because, I mean, BDG, they're not pulling off anything insanely crazy. They're just finding each other to say, yep, they give us time, they give us space, let's hop around them. And they're going to try to do it again as JT gets another passing lane. It's popped up, it's over to Keem, and he fakes it. And no, that's almost an own goal, but it does bounce out to the center. And XKid is going to get the second goal.
Yeah, just an unfortunate whiff by Real, and Jay can't clear it. It hits the side of his net, going back into the center, where, of course, XKid and Keemy both just sitting there. And, of course, BDG able to get 2 goals off of them in less than 2 minutes. This is not out of reach for Mech Mustys, though.
Mech Mustys, they don't want to be in a reverse sweeping position. If anyone could do it, it's them, though. They have won against BDG.
Here's a good opportunity.
Jay almost there, but nothing comes up out of that. And next kid's going to have to foul this away, but Smith is trying to get this back to the center. And can't quite do it. There is a defensive demo on the play, and JT can't pre-flip into that, and it's a little awkward. Keem pushes it back, and he's going to be able to clear it out of the corner until this comes back in, and it's just ping-ponging back and forth in the corner. Finally gets it clear from him.
Yeah, Real being able to collect this one with boost and see what he can do with it. But nope, XKid is going to shut him down after that awkward pass up off the wall. Jay not able to get to the ball there. And JT with another shot, and it goes in. Oh. What a soft touch. I mean, I believe Real was thinking he was going to bang this ball, but he just gets a tiny micro touch off the top pins, too. What a beautiful shot. And here we go again, BDG 3-0 in game 2. This is going to put Mech Mustys on match point with XKid kickoff goal. Real unable to get that back to Crazed Demon, and Crazed Demon kind of stuck in no man's land, creating the most open net XKid has probably ever seen in his life.
Yeah, but there was also, if you watch the rotation, there were 3 men all on the same side of the pitch for Mech Mustys. Too hard of a cheat up as well, and a flip into it, and it just left the last man stuck in the back end, having to pray that they'd get to the ball. Now there's a double commit there and a whiff, and that could be free. Double commit from BDG, and it's going to be passed out central to Real, but it's not on target, and we've got 2 minutes to go. Mech Mustys is going to have to pull off a miracle.
Yeah, it looks like what BDG is being very, very good at is being fast when they need to and being patient when they need to, and they're changing it up like very consistently, which is probably confusing the Mech Mustys on, hey, when do we need to go fast? When do we need to go slow? And that's just going to be a slow roller in again from JT. 5-0 with 1:30 left in game 2. 23. This is starting to look a little dangerous here. They're going to go on match point.
Yeah, and BDG, they're looking completely overconfident. I mean, all 3 men were pushed up for that, and they're double committing all over the place, saying, yeah, we can play the sloppiest game ever. But we're showing that even though McMusties beat us, we come back with vengeance and we crush them over and over and over. And looking for the double here, Real saves it away once again, but he hasn't been on his save game. That's his first this game. And we have to see more out of the team entirely. They want to step up in the next games because right now, last minute, it seems like there's no way McMusties can come back.
Yeah, it does seem like a very hard road to ride down, but it is possible. They just really need to create their own offensive pressure. The ball has sat in the McMusties side for almost the entire game here. Real able to collect the ball, opts out of getting the boost, and let's see what he can create here. Trying to pass it out to a teammate. He does get it, but XKid is able to intercept that midfield down to nobody, and XKid, not a shot on net, maybe trying to pass it off the back wall, but Kimi was not available. XKid last back, does get a 50, and Kimi's going to have to play this one smart. He gets it over one, but nope, it's going right towards net. JT with an insane save. Comes out of nowhere as if he just appeared from the shadows. This BDG team is looking super scary, 23.
Yeah, I mean, that was just really good rotation back post. Making sure, oh yeah, if my team's double committing up there, I'll still be behind. We all trust each other, and is gonna hit the ground. And no 6th goal. Almost, but no 6th goal for BDG, and that is a shutout game too.
Yeah, that was kind of a beatdown by BDG. JT again on the top of the leaderboard, 667 with 2 goals, 2 assists, 3 saves, 4 shots. I mean, he is all over the place. It's kind of the situation where XKid and Kimi, they feel like they can just go up and do whatever they want. And JT will be there to save them if they make any mistakes. But I think the biggest issue for McMusties is that BDG isn't making any mistakes. I mean, McMusties, what do you think that needs to change, 23 guy?
They're just not playing solid. They're playing scared. They're playing double commits on defense over and over and over again. It just leads to goal after goal. And they're giving so much space in the midfield. The midfield game is completely dominated by BDG. No one's there ready to push up and for the clear out and for the offensive pressure. And if they can't cause any pressure, there aren't going to be any goals. But also, they're too scared about like leaving third man because they're going to think, oh, they're going to get demoed or they're going to get scored on because there's going to be a very fast transition from BDG. But they have to be able to push up more into the midfield and trust each other.
Yeah, McMusties definitely need to start getting into a mindset of what is the play going to be after this touch that we make? What can we do to get past them in the midfield and create a scoring opportunity? BDG just so good at reading. BDG is just so good at reading everything that McMusties are trying to do at the moment. And we are going to get started here in Game 3. Looks like Elias is being subbed in for Kimi on BDG. I believe McMusties is keeping their current lineup with Jay still in. Oh no, never mind. Smith is back in with Crazed Demon and Real. Let's see if there's going to be any change-ups in the McMusties gameplay.
Well, they did look a little better game 1 because they did get that 1 goal, but 1 isn't going to be enough against BDG, who are running Rampart. That's a good save from Real, and that's just going to be a bit of an open net, but it's off of the crossbar and put high once again by JT. Here comes another shot, just an onslaught, and everyone keeps jumping up and hoping to touch it, but nobody gets a piece of it for McMusties.
Yeah, uncharacteristically, JT and XKid both missed their shots on net, but there's Elias, the sub, coming in for the final nail in the coffin on that play, giving them the 1-0 lead here in less than 30 seconds. And Real with an opportunity, but puts it far to the left. I think Real's got a little bit of the nerves knowing he's playing one of the better teams in the Sunday group here. And a double commit on the McMusty side. They are definitely playing with nerves here, 23.
And their chances are so few and far between. He had to put that on target. But they're going to get another chance here. Real's going to try to put this one center. JT does clear it out. There comes almost a shot, but it's put way too far wide. back central, but oh, a fake on the play from XKid. He's playing a bit slow because he doesn't have boost. Wasn't expected to not pick up the pace, and we're gonna see a clear out from BDG.
Yeah, Crazy Demon able to collect that in his in front of his net, but JT again, he's been the absolute menace on this team for BDG. Elias able to collect right in front of the net of Mech Mustys, getting it over 2 players. But of course there's Real to clear it out. Real going for a demo or a bump or something. He leaves the ball for a teammate who does get a nice pass into the center, but no one there to collect it. Now Real is left with Smith trying to figure out how they can get this scored, and Elias not able to capitalize, and neither is XKid. A lot of whiffs coming from BDG. Honestly, if Mech Mustys have a chance of getting anything on the board, it's going to be right now with all these whiffs coming from BDG.
And they did have a couple good chances for offense, but just haven't gone through. JT trying to go for the sidewall, but doesn't quite get the nick. Here comes Zero, but
it's XKid and all of them just missing again. This is insane with all the whiffs that are coming from BDG, but even more insane is Mech Mustys are not able to capitalize on all the mistakes that are happening from the BDG side. And still, Elias and his team are just punishing back into the Mech Mustys side of the field. And now we have Real and Smith going up together. Never mind, it's just Smith. Real is deleted from the play instantly. They know he's a threat. They know they need to get him out of there. And Elias trying to get off the ceiling. And JT back again. 23. This is looking a lot closer, but it's mostly because of the BDG mistakes. Like, I mean,
oh no. Oh no, Real. He tried to dodge the demo and it threw him off entirely. That might have been a free save if he didn't back, but just went for the jump. But unfortunately, 2 goals on the board for BDG, and Mech Mustys can't find anything. They got 2 minutes if they want to have any hope of gaining even a singular game.
Yeah, this is the last game. If BDG takes it, it'll be a sweep for them. But Real getting a little feisty here, getting a demo there. He's going to go up early for JT's shot, and JT's going to fake it, and it's going to go right into their net. My God, JT just playing the mind games. Wow, that's the shot all the way from the BDG goal line, all the way into the Mech Mustys net. That is crazy.
Yeah, Real was scared that maybe I won't get back to it in time, so I'm gonna have to pre-jump this, but maybe if he waited and just see where the shot was going, it could have been a save. But scared for that is, and I can't blame him. 3 goals down in 90 seconds. And you gotta see a miracle. Here comes a counterattack, but it's just boomed away, and now it's safe in the corner for BDG. They're gonna have boost and time. No redirect comes on target, and 8 seconds to go. Doesn't look like things are working out for Mech Mustys.
Now, Mech Mustys having a couple opportunities there, but not able to get it onto the net. And Real trying to do whatever he can, even trying to go for the wall wave dash there, just trying to get some momentum, just to create some opportunities here. And it's back to Boomer Ball for Crazy Demon, trying to create anything, trying to get the ball out of his net. JT struggling a little bit with the possession there, and Real's going to have a shot, and it's going to go right to Elias. XKid does double commit on that, but JT, he's going to whiff this one, and this is going to be... Oh, man, you got to bang that. There's no way. Oh, and Real's got a shot, but it's wide. He gets the bump, and no one's there from Mech Mustys to finish the play.
Got 30 seconds to go. Need a miracle. This play has to work, but BDG are keeping it in the Mech Mustys half. That's gonna just burn away so much time. Here comes the clear. They have to put a shot on right now. Real with the wave dash. Just put central, but Smith is not ready for it. It's put central again, but that is gonna be game. 10 seconds to go. Mech Mustys are swept by BDG.
Oh, unfortunate series here for Mech Mustys. Just so much in the wrong direction for them. And wow, BDG, even with their sub coming in, Elias,